Good morning. This is Richard Essman, broker with St. Louis Realty Services. I'm coming to you live from my home office on Saturday, the 6th of May. I hope you're able to join us live on Facebook or catch this broadcast from my YouTube channel, where I have been working to provide new 2023 videos along with videos in my library from previous years. This year's shows are tending to be a little shorter, so we hope to get this done in 10 to 15 minutes, but we want to bring you value in that 10 to 15 minutes. And if you're in the market for real estate in 2023, we would love to invite your questions. You're welcome to contact me. Information on how to do that will be provided for my landing page, my phone number, etc. And look forward to finding out a way to provide value and service to you. If you have a problem that involves real estate, I have a long career of helping people solve the real estate problem. So thank you very much for letting that introduction. Today on my Facebook show, Real Estate Today, I am bringing you special guest, Craig Postal, the treat box guy, a successful businessman in our community. Many people know him for the marketing and the expertise that he brings and the fun to people through the treat box varieties that are delivered. And I'm very happy to have him on my show and to do referral business with him. And he'll be joining us in a few minutes. So let's jump into the bread and butter of what want to bring to you today. The market is alive and well, but on this first weekend of May, the market is shifting. It always shifts this time of year because we are approximately about 40% through the market for the 2023 calendar year from the perspective of people who have purchased homes. Okay, we do about 50% by the end of May. So we're starting to see an inversion in the market, meaning the pace of listings and the pace of sales will shift from fewer listings and a lot of buyers early in the year to, as the buyers purchase, people are also getting their homes ready to go on the market as spring hits. So we end up with more listings than we end up with buyers. What we hope is, through market timing, is to, if you're a seller, to be able to present your home a bit earlier in the year when there are more buyers on them available before they shop, purchased, and are committed to a purchase. We want to get your house ready. So oftentimes we begin in the fall or winter planning out a launch for a listing in the spring market. Now, if you're a buyer, you have different choices because while there's lower inventory, prices may not be as inflationary prone early in the year, though you may have more competition on each listing because there's a lot of fish out there going after the food at that point, is my analogy. But as we get later into the year, while there's more listings coming on the market, and that may be better for you to delay a little bit till there's more choice, though some of the choice listings may have also disappeared. What you're seeing on the screen here is my business card video. If you log on to the landing page, richardsmanbroker.com, you can view it. It's on my emails, and it's just a way to get out there and introduce myself. So if you have friends, associates, colleagues that are in the real estate market and you want to share what I'm doing and take my 30 to 40 years of experience in the real estate market as a broker and avail your friend with good information and a good colleague providing efficient knowledge, courteous service, that's what I try to do. I work really hard to try to do that. I mean, that's a very honest upfront deal. Is I treat everybody like they don't know me, and I need to prove to them each time I go out and do business what I'm capable of bringing to the table and how I solve real estate, our life problems that happen to involve real estate. Parents downsizing, kids having babies, families starting, in between changes, relocations, whatever life presents to you. If it involves real estate, I can help tackle that and get you to where you want to be on it. So the market is doing some shifts. Won't bore you with too many statistics, but in the past week, there were 1,082 listings hitting the market in the St. Louis metropolitan area. There's also 171 coming soon. So we're basically 1,200 listings up. Now, our sales were 991. So in the past week, metropolitan wide. So we're getting more listings right now than we are buyers, which backs up what I was saying about this time of the year is we're hitting a point where the market starts to invert. Now, each year provides statistics that go along with what I'm saying. And some weeks there are statistics that are contrary to what I'm saying. So I'm just pulling this information from the MLS, which looks at 24-hour periods, 3-day periods, and 1-week periods to give us a sense of, keeping our fingers on the pulse of the market and where you need to be. So whether it's properties going pending, going under contract, properties that were off the market, coming back on the market, this is the kind of data. And I can customize this down to your neighborhood, to your elementary school, to your community, to your high school territory. And I can work to give you the best information of what's been happening. And I can track this throughout the year. So if you want to know the pace of sales in a school district, in a price range for a style of house, whatever it is, with a little bit of time and effort, I can give you that kind of report, which is really good data to understand when to have your house ready and what that might mean to you in the bottom dollar on what you're doing. If no one has offered you the opportunity to have that kind of depth of knowledge and how to time the market, then you need to log on to my landing page and let me know. Before we turn the screen over to Craig Postal for his guest appearance, please know that if you have any ideas or thoughts about things on topics that you'd like to have in a broadcast or to have me answer directly to you, you are welcome to log on to my landing page, to email and let me know. And I am happy to provide you with some customized information that will help you get from where you are today to where you want to be in the real estate market. So again, without further ado, I want to introduce Craig Postal, who is the owner and creator of our St. Louis Treat Box guy, he's known as. You can find him online, do a Google search, LinkedIn, Facebook, his own website. He's all over. But most importantly, this man has a very valid, thriving business with over 2,300 followers, if I recall correctly. And that means that he's out there and he's doing it and he's hitting the streets and he's helping a lot of people network to their clients. So if you are a business owner or you look at what he's offering and you can merge that into what you do in life, or if you want to market a charity, and in this case, Craig, as I am, are believers of and supporters of the Alzheimer's Association. I've done a live video through the Alzheimer's Association from Planet Fitness when they did their Walk for Life. My father had Alzheimer's. Craig has had the same issue in his family with his mother. So this is a very personal topic to us. And we speak from the heart when we talk about this. So Craig will talk about his efforts with the Alzheimer's Association, as well as his business. And of course, when you want more in-depth information, you can reach us and we'll be happy to communicate with you and give you our stories or whatever it is you're looking for as broadly or as succinctly as you want. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Craig and take it away.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Thanks, Richard, for having me on. In July of 2020, my mom passed away from Alzheimer's. And I think you and I spoke earlier. Unfortunately, she probably left us before then just because it's a horrible disease. But last year, I got involved with the St. Charles County Alzheimer's Walk. It's in September. It's at St. Charles Community College. And the biggest thing we're looking for, obviously, is walkers and or donations. And really good people, supporters. So I am on the committee with that, just trying to get more people to help out. You can see right there's a link to join my team. But if you want to start your own team, I'm absolutely super happy with that. So however you want to do, go to, look for the Saturday, September 23rd will be the Alzheimer's Walk at St. Charles Community College. The walk starts at 9:30 in the morning. And when I say a walk, it's literally, it's like a third to a half of a mile. You go there and they got the flowers out for, each flower color designates whether you have been with somebody in your life that passed from Alzheimer's, you're currently supporting somebody, you're just supporting the cause. So, that's kind of where my heart is. And I just hope people, whatever they can do, if they can just sign up. You don't even have to show up that day, but if you sign up, that would be fantastic. That alone right there would make me and everybody else at the walk very happy. So,
can you tell us a little bit about your business and what the Treat Box guy does, and because you got a lot of great stuff online, pictures and stuff that I look at and I go, what can I use? How can I share this with my customers and friends?
So this is a box I made for the Alzheimer's Walk that Manny has seen this, a friend of mine. This just kind of is a simple way people can scan the QR code to sign up for the walk, has the information. But the unique thing about these is this is one that they also turn into door hangers. So most door hangers, they're kind of boring. They're a flat piece of paper. They look like this. People look at them and that's about it. And they throw them away. This actually has something in it. You shake it, there's a treat in it. Usually hard candy is what we recommend. A, because chocolate melts. Also, B, people eat chocolate faster. So, but it's a simple thing. We customize them any way you want. I've done them for roofing companies that love to do them. We put them up. We hang them for the roofing companies. I've done them for automotive companies that love them. They just give them as a thank you when they get to service a car, which works really well. So what I always tell people is they're really a great way to say thank you to your customers. Also, they're a conversation starter because it is different. People the question you'll get when you give them to somebody is, what is this? I'm just trying to be nice, give you a little treat. That's all it is. So it's pretty simple, but the unique thing we do is we customize them for everybody. They're all unique. It's not a one size fits all, I would say. The sides are the same, but as far as the advertising, it changes from client to client because, as you know, Richard, you've got we can put a particular home on there. Well, that works for that homeowner, but it's not going to work for the next homeowner because it's not their home. So that's why we make them very unique to the audience you're talking to. So,
well, maybe we can find a way to broadcast, put out a message, turn on my Facebook page on a Saturday morning to see the real estate broadcast and find people who are potential home sellers or home buyers and put those messages out to them. Now, that's maybe a lot of work, but you don't know the different ways that you can use a product.
Right.
Are more than sometimes you can imagine, and discovery, communication with your networking partners, referral partners and customers sometimes opens up ideas that you hadn't considered. One of the most important things that happens to me on a daily basis is I'm learning something new. I try to learn something new, whether it's technology or an idea, every day. I try to laugh every day, look in the mirror and I laugh, or tell a joke, or have a little fun with life. And I also try to put out some love to someone whose life may not have enough love in it. So I try to learn, laugh, and love a little bit every day. Those are my vitamins personally. So with these ideas, you come up with things of different ways to share and teach people and to spread some love. What's the latest idea that you've had for your business? Do you have one or a dominant idea, a dominant industry that works? What would be your advice to a business owner who is seeing this for the first time?
Two quick answers to that is, I would say the dominant industry or industries, there's probably three: automotive, and then contractors, and then lastly is in real estate. We've done a lot with real estate, but the most unique thing I just did recently was I created these for a wedding show, and we made what we called a candy bar, so like a candy station, and then we had all the boxes lined up, And then the brides came up, they grabbed a box, they filled it with candy. So the idea is at their wedding, will create their own custom box just for them with their pictures on it, whatever saying they want, their color scheme, because that's important to a bride. And then at the day of their wedding, all their guests will have a box, they'll grab it, they'll fill it with candy, and they take it when they leave. Then they have a keepsake, plus they have treats so they can enjoy it too. And so that was a unique thing we just did this past week, actually, and it went over well. People love the idea, so we'll see what happens. But it's kind of a different industry. We're dipping our toe in it and see what happens there. So,
well, that's awesome. I'm glad I asked the question because I wouldn't have known all this otherwise. This is great information on it, and just in the trying to learn something new on it, we'll have to take a look at the products live at some time and get together on it. But that's good stuff on it. I appreciate that. And over the course of my career, I've done a lot of different things over the last 30 to 40 years. I am holding an apothecary jar.
yeah,
And over the years, to my key referral partners, I fill them with candy.
yeah,
And the apothecary jar has inscribed on it, nothing is as sweet as a referral.
right.
And at different events, I've had cards. Where is it on the screen here? That I put out, and I'll attach a little candy to it. It says nothing as sweet as a referral. It's just a simple little thing that goes a little bit above and beyond to connect with people at your table or in a room at a networking event, or it's just kind of unexpected. It's the extra step that you have to take to differentiate yourself. And I think your products help differentiate yourself to the audience that you're trying to reach. And that's a key thing to do, is to go, oh, I know that guy. That's Craig. That's the Treat Box guy stuff. I got it. That's cool. So anyway, so I do appreciate all of that input, and I look forward to maybe one day being on a broadcast of yours. But I would like to be on your team for the Alzheimer's walk. Now, that is on a perfect date for me in late September. So maybe we can talk about that off screen, and I can get onto that. But you said that date for the walk is again on the 23rd of September.
Yes.
I think that September is Alzheimer's month. I know there's a lot of charities that do that, such as breast cancer, and I've participated in that, as well as I've had clients that have succumbed to leukemia and lymphoma, and I participated on walks and team and trainings on that. And you can never give enough, but each time you give, you feel good about what you do. And bottom line is, how do you feel good about what you do and make a positive impact on the audience that you have? So to all the market out there, go onto my landing page, log in, tell me who you are, give me an idea, and make a positive impact in my life. Okay. Nice way to bring that to a conclusion on it. Craig, thank you very much for participating in today. We're going to wrap this up. We're about at our 15 minutes of allotted time, so I'm going to take us out from here, but I appreciate you, appreciate what you do. Let's talk again, and I'd like to participate in your Alzheimer's team, because the team that I had is not really cohesive at this moment. Sounds like you got a good effort going, and I'd like to join.
Okay? Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, too.
My pleasure. Also, I want to give a shout out to Coach Manny, who provides the broadcast today. Coach Manny, Manny at coachmanny.com. He's connected a lot of people. He's doing a great job with this, and helping me succeed at reaching you and my target audience. So a good shout out to Coach Manny Rodriguez as well. So, my friends, questions are desired. I want to help you solve a real estate problem. My call to action is, don't hesitate. Call me today for value. I've got answers to the questions. I hate questions. They're like an itch you can't scratch. If you can't get an answer, call me. I'll be happy to provide you and to get you moving. Okay, whether it's started in the process or moving from one property to another. Again, my landing page is a great way to go, or you may call me directly. Whatever it is, I'll help get you moving. I thank you very much for your time and attention today. I believe on my next Saturday, I will have Terry Stiles with the Home Tenders. if Mother's Day doesn't get involved. But if you have to, pay attention to your mom, if you're blessed to have your mom, then go ahead and do that. But otherwise, we have a great list of future guests coming up. So if you got suggestions on that as well, I'm open. So to hearing who you might want to see or learn about, call me to get you moving. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.